welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, my hair is pink and a little purpley. I love it, but we're not here to talk about my hair. We're here to discuss week 30 of pregnancy. So today I am 30 weeks and 4 days pregnant. At 30 weeks, your baby should be measuring about 15.9 inches in length and they should be weighing about 2.9 pounds. If we're comparing the baby to the size of a vegetable, they measure up to a zucchini. Right now, your baby's an expert at opening and closing their eyes. However, they still have pretty blurry vision. Their brain is getting wrinklier, and that's just to allow more room and space for that essential brain tissue. Their immune system is also developing within your womb, and it'll also continue to develop outside of the womb. Also, your baby should have enough body fat to help them regulate their temperature, so that fine hair called lanugo is starting to disappear. Let's talk about my symptoms. To touch base on my low back, it really hasn't been hurting like it was in the beginning. There are things that will exacerbate it, like if I go for a walk or I'm standing for long periods of time, then my back will hurt. But for the most part, I've been doing yoga and stretches, and it's been really helping me out. So let me know if you're interested in stretches for alleviating back pain during pregnancy. I've got quite a few up my sleeve. Also, this baby is moving so much. I mean, she's moving a lot more than my daughter did, that's for sure. And my whole belly just like changes shapes and everything. It's really intense. So I had my 29-week appointment. It was really supposed to be my 28-week, but it didn't happen at 28 weeks, it happened at 29 weeks. And during that appointment, I had my flu shot and my Tdap shot and also my RhoGAM shot. And if you are at about 28 weeks is where you should be receiving your RhoGAM shot if you are a negative blood type. So I'm A negative. To get the RhoGAM shot in case your baby is a positive blood type, because your body, like our bodies, may develop antibodies against positive blood types. So if in a future pregnancy your baby happens to be a positive blood type, your body will try to get rid of that pregnancy because it just has the antibodies towards that. So that's just to protect you and any future baby. I will say that I am going to the bathroom frequently, and not just at night, just during the day too. I'm constantly going. I gotta go like every hour or two. I'm drinking a lot of water, and that's just the name of the game. Baby's getting bigger, there's less room in there, my bladder is squished, and I just have to go to the bathroom all the time now. I do feel like more swollen. I could just tell my face, my hands, my feet, especially after any exercise or anything like that, but I'm still wearing my ring. Sometimes it's really scary because I try to take it off, and it's becoming increasingly difficult. So at some point, I'm gonna have to stop wearing it. Something that's new that I'm gonna talk about are Braxton Hicks. If you are familiar with them, Braxton Hicks are false contractions. They're not regular, they're not in any certain amount of length. They're usually not painful. Mine, for the most part, aren't very painful, but yes, I have been experiencing them more frequently, and it'll usually go away if you change positions or if you drink water and stuff like that. So yeah, Braxton Hicks have been happening, especially as the weeks go by. Fatigue, oh my gosh. My brain isn't really functioning the way it should be. I'm tired all of the time, and I don't think it matters how much rest I get. I'm still really tired, and that's just the way I think it's going to be, and it'll continue to be so forever. I mean, it's not gonna get better when the baby's out, because I'm gonna have under two, so I think this is just my new normal and I have to get used to it. So actually I had Amy leave a comment in my video last time, so shout out to you, Amy, that's awesome. She wanted to know if I was experiencing any like TMI symptoms like gas or farting or anything like that. And I have a few things that I want to share that are TMI. And so if you are like sensitive to some things, then maybe you might want to skip this portion of the video, but I'm gonna get into it. So yes, I have experienced increased gas and farting and burping and all of that, and I think it's just hormonal. It also has to do a lot with the foods that I eat. I think as it would with a person that isn't pregnant. So if I have like soda or broccoli or Brussels sprouts, it's going to increase gas all the way. Another TMI that I have been experiencing, and it's nothing new because I've also had it with my last pregnancy, is just color changes, like things change color, and specific like nipples change color, and they usually tend to darken rather than lighten. And they do say that it's so that it creates like a high contrast, so your newborn is able to find the source of milk, which would be your breasts and your nipples. So yes, my nipples are very dark now, and they did lighten up postpartum, but now that I'm pregnant again, they're dark again. And I have also TMI number 3, increased discharge down there is just a thing. I think it just happens at this point. There's really not much you can do about it. You can wear like liners and stuff in your underwear so that it doesn't like seep through clothing. Gosh, this is really TMI, but we're gonna talk about it. These are things that happen in pregnancy and they should be normalized. So yes, increased discharge is another. And you guys, another one is like sometimes when she's moving and she'll like, it just feels like she's grazing my cervix, like it just feels like down there, and I've learned that it's called lightning crotch. So that's happened to me several times now, where especially when she's moving, and they say that it might be like a pinched nerve or something like that, but it literally feels like a jolt to like your vagina. It can be painful. Most of the time it is painful, and it's quick. It's just like a phew. But lightning crotch, who knew? Yeah, if you guys have any other questions for me that you want to know about, you know, my pregnancy, the journey, any symptoms or anything like that, comment those down below because I'd love to answer them. I love it when you guys interact with me, so keep it coming. And I think now it's time for the bump data. Let me show you the bump now at 30 weeks. I think we're looking like we're gonna pop, and that just sounds crazy because I can't believe it. Give or take 10 weeks. Baby's here. Wow. Okay, here we are, 30 weeks. I don't know if I was wearing this last video. Might be wearing something very similar. It's been washed and cleaned, so don't judge me. So this is my belly from the front, and this is her from the side. She is rather big. She's cute, she's there, she's giving pregnant vibes, you know? Okay, so that's really all I had for 30 weeks of pregnancy. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have any questions or you want me to talk about something that's like taboo with pregnancy or anything like that, let me know. I'd be so happy to do something like that. And of course, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so that you're notified when I post a new video. And yeah, 30 weeks. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.